My name is Benson Wachira. Benson comes from a county called Nyeri. Then I was able to join college in Nairobi, where I did something called procurement. Around 2020 is when I joined real estate. In terms of the hierarchy of need or hierarchy of want, once now you get the basic needs, that is maybe food, clothing. The next step for an average person, number one, a car. Number two, a property. So that is an industry that is very vast, and we saw the challenges that maybe they are there in the industry, and we came now as a company that will be able to offer solutions. Have you ever seen a person receiving a title deed or receiving a home and receiving the key? You know that that dummy key, the big key that you are given and handed over.
I can only imagine.
Once someone is given that key, the happiness or the smile, the banana, we call it the banana smile, ear to ear. They are very excited because it's a very big achievement. Yeah. So this is what sets us apart from the rest. But you can see this integrated instinct and premium because we have now come into a place where we want to be that bridge that will connect you from being an aspiring homeowner to a homeowner, isn't it? So we want to graduate you. We want to take you from the aspiring part now. So that bridge will be called Aspire. Also, we have been able to crack the UAE market, and we have very many customers coming from that side. All our clients in Gulf, all our clients in the Middle East, all our clients in Dubai, in Oman, all our clients. We have even clients in Iraq and Iran. You can imagine. My name is Benson Wachira, and the CEO of Aspire Properties Limited. And I welcome Joanne and the crew to this great company called Aspire Properties Limited. We are a large selling company in Kenya, a registered company, duly registered in the Republic of Kenya, and we are property selling company, but mostly we have focused on selling value-added plots or value-added portions of land here in Kenya. We will walk with you the journey until we make sure that you become a homeowner in this country.
Hello everyone, how are you doing? Today we have the pleasure of having a conversation with the founder of Aspire Acres Limited, a rising force in Kenya's real estate sector that is making land ownership very accessible and very transparent. We can't wait to hear the story directly from him. This is Adventures in Business on Influencer TV Kenya, and my name is Joanne Moneki. And before anything else, I'd love to tell you that this episode has been sponsored by Prime House Interiors Limited, and of course, at the end, I'll give you more details about them. But at this particular time, we give the founder of Aspire this chance to introduce himself, and also, we just want to say thank you for having us in your office.
Hello, Influencer TV viewers. My name is Benson Wachira, and the CEO of Aspire Properties Limited. And I welcome Joanne and the crew to this great company called Aspire Properties Limited. We are a large selling company in Kenya, a registered company, duly registered in the Republic of Kenya, and we are property selling company, but mostly we have focused on selling value-added plots or value-added portions of land here in Kenya.
First of all, I just ask you about your background, like where you grew up.
Yes.
Just a short story of you so that we get to now where we are in business.
Okay. So as I said earlier, my name is Benson Wachira. Benson comes from a county called Nyeri. Nyeri is in the mountain region, or where other people call it Mlima.
Yeah, Murema.
Mlima. Starting from maybe primary school up to high school. Then I was able to join college in Nairobi, where I did something called procurement. You know procurement?
Yeah, I know
procurement and supply chain. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I studied at the university or the tertiary institution.
Why Aspire?
I can say it was a God-given initiative or a God-given name, because even the name itself, Aspire, it's like you are aspiring for something, isn't it?
Yes.
In life, it's all about aspiration. It's about trying to reach the next level or trying to reach the next step. Most of the people desire to own properties, but maybe they don't even have the funds, isn't it? So we call them aspiring home builders. So we are the ones who are who are connecting the aspiring home builder, home buyer to become a home buyer. Because once you buy, you're not now aspiring. You get now you have already closed the bridge. You have closed the bridge, and now you become the home buyer, homeowner, or the home buyer. So that is why you can hear even the name is about aspiration in that way, and that's why we have been able to brand ourselves as the best company when it comes to the aspiring diaspora clients, making them clients.
Okay.
You get, because they are before they buy, they are aspiring clients. Once they buy, they now graduate to client.
Why didn't you choose to do something else, but you decided I'm going to do something regarding properties?
Yes, so that's a very good question, because maybe if I give you a small introduction of my career background or professional background, is that around 2020 is when I joined real estate. So when I joined real estate, but I went into another company. Maybe it's not good to say names.
Yeah.
But it's good to say that I went into another real estate company where we were selling off-plan houses. And we did very well. We sold very many houses, and the company delivered exemplary well. So I was very happy to see that people. Have you ever seen a person receiving a title deed or receiving a home and receiving the key? You know that that dummy key, the big key that you are given and handed over.
I can only imagine.
Once someone is given that key, the happiness or the smile, the banana, we call it the banana smile, ear to ear. They are very excited because it's a very big achievement. Number two is that this is an industry where in any given time and point, people will always look for houses, or people will always look for properties, isn't it? Because I believe even in the hierarchy of need and wants. I was reading somewhere that any average human being, that his mind in terms of the hierarchy of need or hierarchy of want, you understand the hierarchy of need. Once now you get the basic needs, that is maybe food, clothing, and now you are able to get maybe somewhere to lay your hand, isn't it? That is now the basic.
The very basic.
So the next step for an average person or an average man or woman is to, number one, a car, number two, a property.
Very true.
Isn't it? Yeah. So that is an industry that is very vast, and we saw the challenges that maybe they are there in the industry, and we came now as a company that will be able to offer solutions. So that is why we ventured into the industry. So far, we have done well in terms of following the vision or following the dream. Yeah. But we chose this one because we want to be that bridge that will connect you from being an aspiring homeowner to a homeowner, isn't it? So we want to graduate you. We want to take you from the aspiring part now. So that bridge will be called Aspire. That is now our story.
For a business, it cannot be a straight line. That means that there are so many challenges that people face in their businesses.
Yes.
So maybe you'd break down some of the challenges that you've gone through, and especially in this industry because it requires a lot.
Yeah.
Number one of them being like you have to be somebody that is supposed to get something from you is supposed to have a lot of trust.
Yeah.
So I think it's a little bit more intense. So maybe you can just break down the challenges that you've experienced and how you always overcome them.
No industry maybe, or no business that lacks challenges. But as you have said, ours faces more challenges because, of course, we have seen in the past maybe some cases that are not very good, or some instances that are not very good, where a person wanted to buy a house and maybe something in between got in between the ownership of that particular property.
Yeah.
So a business faces challenges in terms of the government policies, the inflation, because government policy is, for example, recently we saw a tax increase in terms of something we call capital gain. Capital gain tax. Capital gain tax is the tax that you pay. Once you sell a property, there's a particular tax that you are required to pay. So, in terms of the government policy, we have a big challenge there, and also in terms of other stakeholders in the industry maybe misbehaving. You understand that someone goes and does something bad, it will now ruin the whole industry.
Yes.
And every real estate company will look bad in front of maybe the the aspiring homeowners. But even through those challenges, we have been able to sail through because we believe that God makes a way. Even in the deepest of the troubles, the deepness of the challenges, God is always able to forge a way or to make a way. Yes.
Okay. When we look at your industry, it is very, very much competitive.
Yes.
Because there are a lot of people that are dealing with the same things that you're dealing with.
Yes.
And the real estate sector in Kenya and even everywhere else is quite wide.
Yeah, sure.
So many people have ventured and are really trying in that industry.
Yes.
So how do you manage to make yourself unique?
Okay. So our what we call our distinctive, because by the way, can you look at here?
Yes.
You can what are you saying here? It's integrity, distinct and premium.
Yeah.
So this is what sets us apart from the rest. Actually, I never thought about it, but you can see it's integrated, distinct and premium because we have now come into a place where we are. First of all, we have the honesty. We are working a lot with the honesty, and also we are distinct. What is this? This is being different from the rest because the rest maybe they are doing maybe the old way of you understand. So you are just shown a piece of land and that's it. So what we are doing is that currently we are doing what we call validation in our units, whereby we are doing a perimeter fence and we are putting a very nice gate in our project. If maybe you have interacted with the pages in terms of what we call them, the Facebook or other pages, you can be able to see how we are doing our. We are doing them in a very premier way. You see, that's where now the premier is coming in, and that's why the distinctive is coming in because we are doing in distinct and premium. What is premium? Premium is something cozy and something very beautiful. That is what is setting us aside from the rest. Because we are not just selling land, we are selling value-added properties. Yes, that is maybe what is setting us apart. Also, we have been able to crack the UAE market, and we have very many customers coming from that side. And we thank them, by the way. I know they'll be watching the interview. We thank all our clients in Gulf, all our clients in the Middle East, all our clients in Dubai, in Oman. All our clients, we have even clients in Iraq and Iran. You can imagine where Kenyans go. Kenyans are very high-spirited people. We have Kenyans in somewhere called Abu Dhabi. We have Kenyans in Sharjah. So we have even in Saudi Arabia. We have also in Qatar. So we have a very wide range of coverage in UAE.
Allow me to ask if there is one particular thing that ever happened in the business and you really wanted to give up and you got to a point of saying you cannot do it anymore.
Yeah, it happened. Because in this industry, this is an industry, the currency in real estate is trust. So when we were joining the industry at around 5 years ago, where we did not have maybe a lot of we just had our project and we did not know a lot about the industry. We just wanted to do things the right way, sell products, sell projects, sell properties that are going to be beneficial to people. So we did not know much about maybe in terms of marketing and everything. So I remember we stayed for 8 months without making a single sale. So you can imagine the kind of pressure that we were receiving in terms of we are supposed to pay rent, we are supposed to pay the staff. It was a very hard particular time and point because since for over 8 months without selling anything, if you open a shop and you don't sell for 8 months, are you going to be there
go home?
Are you going to be there in the second month or third month or fourth month?
I highly
But
doubt.
we were able to sail through because we were very resilient. So I can describe that as one of the lowest moments and times that we have faced even coming up. And it has been able to harden us. So that nowadays we cannot now step on small challenges because we have gone through a lot of challenges when it came now to establishing the company. But right now we can see that with the grace we have been given by God, now we are sailing through smoothly.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, that is beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, allow us to take a short break right now. We are coming back to continue with the conversation. As you can see, it's moving on pretty well, so see you in a few. Thank you. It's your girl, Joanne Moneki, and this is Prime House Interiors Limited. And today we are at Panari, Mombasa Road. We want to show you one of the spaces that we designed. But trust me, Prime House is always the best. So welcome to Riro Porini.
I was looking for someone who could be able to design this small space for us because it's a lean office. And I wanted something majestic, something beautiful, something simple. I love simplicity by all means. Many people get these things from referrals, but I got Prime House Interiors from the internet. One of the key positives was the speed of response, and then of course we started the journey from that point on. This work was done in 2023, but every time I have called the director for Prime House Interior, he has come here and rectified certain areas, and it is actually absolutely free of charge. Majority of people will give you timelines and they will tell you after 6 months, I think everything else that you call us in for will be payable. I think many of the clients that have walked into this office, I will tell you, one of the compliments they've always given is regarding this space and the good design that is in the office. If people externally can see it, then you can imagine what I'm thinking personally. The job was well done. I stick to the supplier that has made things work for me, and I would highly, definitely recommend Prime House Interiors. My name is Riro, and I'm the director of Riro Porini Tours and Safari. We are offering safaris to people who love to travel.
If you are complaining about your interior or exterior design, where are you looking? Because you're definitely not looking at Prime House. You heard from the director of Riro Porini, and there is not much we can say anymore. Just trust us. See you next time.
I said the truth and nothing but truth, so help me God.
Thank you so much for waiting on us. Of course, we are back to continue with the conversation of greatness. So let's do it and see how it goes. Umeenjoy break yako?
Nimeenjoy kabisa.
Hata mimi nimeenjoy. Thank you.
Okay.
Where do you see Aspire Acres Limited in future?
We have a very big dream. We have a very big vision that in the future or the next very few years, we are going to be doing high level properties in the, mostly right now we are doing affordable, of which now we are now starting to sell other places like Juja, but we want to now in the future to sell or to be able to give ownership to now high level client, maybe in somewhere like Nairobi, in terms of Kenyatta Road, those gated addresses. That's where we want to go, and our roadmap is very clear. Those are the places that we want to go. We want to go to Loido, we want to go to Juja, but Juja, not the Juja farm. There's difference between Juja farm and Juja. This side, there's prime side there. So we want to, because you can see when the way we are following our dream to the premier realty, the top notch, the top de la cream. So that's where we see ourselves in the future, and we see ourselves having established ourselves as the number one home giving company, because we are going now to be giving homes. We are not going to build unless something changes, but that is not our line, because it's good to stay in your line. But we're going to give ready to build high value or high value added properties in the future, and that is why we are on the course to make it happen.
Right here with us, we have awards of recognition.
Yes.
Maybe you can talk about them and tell us what these awards mean to you and to your company.
Yes.
Yes, so and also I understand that you are expecting another award,
Yeah.
the Star Brands
Yeah,
Award
sure.
for 2025.
2025.
Yes, so just tell us about it.
Okay. So this is the first award. You can see this award.
Yeah, the most trusted land selling company in Kenya and diaspora.
This one we were given in 2023. It was a voting. It was a voting. You know those voting awards that you are given the link and then shared to the people in the diaspora and they vote for the most trusted blood. And that is when we got this one 2023-2024, and it was given by Star Blood East Africa. We were given by Star Blood East Africa. This one was given in 2020, 2023-2024, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, and here we have another one. This one was the Blood of the Year. The Blood of the Year 2024.
Wow.
2024. Because this was 2023, so 2024 we were given Blood of the Year. And this one we were also given as the most trusted land selling or subdivision company in Kenya, and we are given in the UAE, most trusted company in UAE and the Middle East. So, and this year we are also expecting something. I'm not going to tell you right now, but of course, because I don't know the category that we'll be given or the category that we've been chosen, but we have been invited for a dinner tomorrow at the Sarit Center, where we will be receiving an award, of which we don't know which award, but we know it's something good. And I hope it's something, I hope we have retained the diaspora award, because it's a stronghold. It's our stronghold.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
The milestone and for the recognition.
Yes.
And also now, let me just ask you to give advice to people in business.
Yes.
All businesses per se, and also people that are majoring in these other properties business.
In the property business.
Yeah.
If you put God first when you are starting any business, and you value honesty and integrity, that is the driving force in all the business. But above all, put God first. Number two, don't give up. If you gave up in those 8 months that we were facing those challenges, would you be hearing about Aspire? Would we be here in Mamlaka? We would not be here. So, not giving up, I always say giving up is not an option. If 4 options are put on the table, you better choose the worst option, but don't choose give up. To those young youths starting something, just start. Don't have the plan, a very big plan. Just start where you start and take a day at a time.
Okay. Is there anything else maybe you haven't said and you feel like it's something you should have said?
I think we have discussed a lot of. We have been able to discuss most of the topics.
Okay.
But I would like to say that Aspire Acres, we are trusting God that we are going to go grace after grace. This year we came into Matu, and we have been selling plots in Matu in the phase 2 there, and people are really loving the journey. So I would like to ask the viewers to join us. We walk this journey together of property ownership. I will make sure that I will hand you the dummy key to your home. In as much as we are not selling houses, but you know the basic or the foundation of houses, the land that it sits on. So we will walk with you the journey until we make sure that you become a homeowner in this country. We are located at Minet House. Minet House is Mamlaka Road, or this one is called Processional, the State House Road. Processional or Mamlaka. Mamlaka is on the left. Processional is on the right. You can access us through the both routes, and we are directly opposite Serena Hotel. Serena Hotel is a 5-star hotel just along the State House Road. And we really appreciate you coming even to visit us and having a cup of coffee, and as we discuss the land ownership or the property ownership in Kenya, and as we give you our expert advice, because we see that we offer expert advice to those who are looking to buy their properties and to buy their homes. So I would like to say that maybe I would give them our phone numbers if they want to contact us. So you can call us directly through 0700 333 133 0700 333 133 0700 333 133. If you call us, you can reach to us. And if you also want to talk to me directly using that line, you say you want to talk to Benson, and I will be guided to me.
We've come to the end of this beautiful conversation, and as I said earlier, this has truly been a conversation of greatness. So if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do not forget to do so. It goes by the name Influencer TV Kenya. The segment is Adventures in Business. Also, just follow us on all of our social media platforms, which are TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook at Influencer TV Kenya. Well, again, this episode has been sponsored by Prime House Interiors Limited, a company that does interior and exterior design, and you can just trust them to do everything. Wherever you are, just give them a call. We'll write the numbers down there, and check them out on their website at primehouseinteriors.co.ke. And again, they are on all social media platforms, so you can just DM. That's the most beautiful thing about the times that we are living now. Goodbye. See you next time with so much love. Goodbye.
Bye.